Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my friend Edwige À La Mode. For those who follow me on Instagram, Edwige À La Mode, actually, that's it. So today we're going to be filming a video. The video is about how to cope with heartbreak. Yeah. Or in other words, how to get over a heartbreak. Right. Like that. I like that a lot. And also looking at when to leave, or when is it good to like say goodbye and stuff like that. What? To leave the chat. No, what's up group chat? It's a relationship you do. So that's what we're looking at today. So looking back on the subject, I think it's kind of it's a bit hard to start off as a subject because it's not an easy subject to talk about. No, because you and I have both gone through. Yes. I think probably me more so than you. I've gone through heartbreak. She's gone through multiple. I've gone through one major heartbreak that felt like the end of the world. Yeah. And I think I'm kind of like I'm treading carefully. So heartbreak, okay. What are some of the things going back to basically, I'm just gonna put it out there. I think because I feel like we're trying to hold back. Yeah. Let's just put it out there. Yeah. Let's just put it out there. We both got cheated on. Yes. That's it. Yes. And for me, multiple times. I think we have to put it out there. So we both got cheated on. Yeah. And the reason why I'm saying it is because I feel like in the past I've dealt with it differently than I did the last time. We'll go into it later. Yeah. And for me, for someone that likes to be open, I think this is just something I don't want people to watch this and be like, I'm over it, okay? And I think for me, like going back to the original reason why I wanted to do YouTube, because I want to share insight from my experience and things that I've learned and how I've journeyed and how I've grown and matured as a person. Yeah. And I was talking to Edwige about it even earlier before we came on the camera, that I find satisfaction and fulfillment in sharing and informing other people in that way. So I just wanna, if what we share today is useful to you, if you are going through heartbreak and you come across this video, just know that you will come through. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I think that's so important because when you're going through a heartbreak, it's so easy to forget that you had a life before this person. Yeah. So I think it's so important to be in a space where you're with your friends, be with your family, and just do the things that you normally did before this person, and things are going to be okay. I know it's hard when you're in that situation. And I think for me, when I first went through the heartbreak I went through, honestly, I felt like it was the end of the world. My life had come at a standstill. Why are you smiling? You know why? Because I can see flashbacks, guys. I can actually keep your mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut. I'll fight you today. I can actually so basically what happened was I was in a relationship for just under 3 years. Before our 3-year anniversary, without going into the tiny details, but before our 3-year anniversary, I basically found out that he had been cheating on me notoriously. There's cheating in him, and I think he was living a single life whilst I was in a relationship with him. And for me, the reason why it completely destroyed me is because this was my first proper adult relationship. You know, my first proper adult relationship, and the way and the rate at which this relationship was moving, it was as though this was it. This was it. We're getting married, we're gonna live forever, ever after. And I feel, looking back at it, I feel like he chose me before I chose him. Yeah, definitely. You know, he made the decision that I was for him, and then we kind of just went on from there. And I think for me, I have a thing with cheating. About blasting my family issues here, but there is some family underlining around that subject for me. So I always said when I was with my ex that cheating is the no-go zone for me. I believe I'm a very forgiving person, a very gracious person, an understanding person, but each to their own, isn't it? If you can survive cheating, I commend you, I respect you. I just can't. It's not built. I'm not built for it. Okay, I will leave you. It's a lot. Yeah, it is a lot. So for me, so I think I'm the same as you actually, because some people we spoke about before. They believe that
you know, cheating or infidelity isn't enough reason to leave a relationship, and I don't agree with that. You know, if you can cheat on me, then what else are you doing behind my back?
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I definitely agree with you, and I think for you, obviously, there's a lot of background to why you believe that as well.
And I think for me, where I was so vocal when I was with my ex, and I kept saying to him, like, you know, like for me, like, you know, like you find a phobia, and someone's got a phobia, and then you lock them in a room with that phobia, and I think that's what he did for me, did to me emotionally. Like cheating for me was that relationship phobia that I was like, oh my gosh, if this ever happened to me, that's it. And for that person in particular to do that was so
heartbreaking.
Yeah, it was a nightmare, and a lot changed for me, you know. And at that moment and in that season of my life, if you told me that I would recover mentally, emotionally, physically, financially to be where I am, because that relationship let me flat out in all areas of my life. So for me to now be in a place where I'm like, wow, you know, I've come this far, I've recovered, I've healed and stuff like that. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm just really like grateful, and that's why I'm like, I really want to talk about this subject. And just to share a piece of myself without being completely like
transparent,
not transparent, but just without blurting out the other person's business. Also, and so for me, so talking about heartbreak, what are the things that you think helped you get over your heartbreak when you was getting when I was okay, so when you was going through that season of your life?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna focus on my last heartbreak.
Okay.
Just because it's the most recent one.
Yeah.
And just because I feel like the way I dealt with it is completely different to your story.
Yeah.
And it can show people that you can come out of it. Do you know what I mean? There's a light at the end of the tunnel. What helped me get over mine, I'll give a bit of background. So basically, I was engaged to be married, and there was infidelity in that relationship. But before I found out about the infidelity, I had already made up my mind that that journey wasn't for me. And obviously when I found out about the infidelity, it was more of a confirmation for me that I did the right thing.
Yeah.
So what helped me get over that was, it was God, if I'm honest with you, because I prayed so much about that relationship.
Same.
And you know, when you're praying for God to bless your man, to see him through, God, am I doing the right thing?
Yeah.
Like, you're doing all that. God is like, I'm gonna look out for you. I'm gonna look out for you. Because that was my prayer, babe. God, babe.
God is your babe.
God is my babe. Ooh.
Yeah, go.
God bless that man. May everything he touches turn into gold.
Yeah.
May our journey be blissful. Like, all of that is you praying and putting positivity into that person's life. And if they're going behind your back and doing God knows what, then God is going to see you through.
Yeah, eventually it's going
to come out. Yeah. So that's what happened. And for me, the way I go over it was that I knew that I deserved more.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I think that's when it was different for me, because that relationship taught me that, it taught me my worth, first of all. I knew that, hold on. And I think the way it happened, I knew that I had made a mistake.
Did you think saying yes to marry that person at that point in time, do you think you were settling?
100%. I think for me,
in what areas do you feel like you were settling?
In everything, because I knew that what I usually go for in a man, or the things that I look for in a man, actually weren't present. Although I knew they were lacking. Yeah. Although I knew this, and I think we spoke about this earlier, us women, we have this thing of, oh, it's going to change, he's going to change.
But I think that's, do you know what, I think that's like, I don't want to say it's the silent killer of most women. And I think that's why, and do you know what, I think that's why, with divorces, women are the one that actually
suffer the most.
No. Women are the women that serve the divorce papers most.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Because, like, women, I think we do this thing where we meet a man, we get in a relationship with them, and we see the best in them.
We see
we see the best in them, and we see who they can actually become, and we invest into the person they can become.
Yes,
we pour our potential. We pour our hearts and our strength and our energy towards molding and helping them manifest the potential by negating that the person they are today
is who you actually want in your life. Do you know what I mean? And you know what? This brings us to my next point. Men are so smart, babe. Men are so smart because they would make sure that they get a girl who can cook, who can clean, who can hold it down, who is perfect in every single way.
Yep.
But then when it comes to them, we're like, oh, he's got
because we make too many compromises.
Thank you.
Like a man's not gonna compromise and date a woman that they're not attracted to.
No.
But a woman would. Out of desperation, they would.
Yeah. And do you know what? It's funny that you say that, because I feel like even for me, when I made that decision to go into that relationship and where it was leading to, I think part of it was, I don't know if it was insecurities or, because being married is my dream. I want to be a wife. I want to be married. I want to have a family. And I felt like, oh my God, this is my chance to have that. Although it wasn't the right person.
Did you think like the reason why you really wanted to get married to this person at that time, because you wanted to make that dream not become a reality? Like, did you feel like it was running away from you?
Yes. And that was so wrong. Don't ever rush into something that you know isn't for you. And the thing is, one thing that I'm very good at doing is not listening to my intuition.
And not listening to me.
And not listening to Auntie Viv. Because my girl told me, girl, you better be careful.
I be telling.
But yeah, I didn't listen. It told me all the time that, and when you've got that small doubt in you, no, there's a reason why you have that.
And I think always investigate the doubt. Investigate it and find out why.
You feel like that.
Yeah, for sure. So basically, I wanted to give people watching this some keys. I don't know if there's such thing as keys, like just some pointers of how to build your mind towards moving forward when you've been hurt and broken in that way, because that pain and that hurt, it's like it overwhelms you. I lost so much weight. I was looking at pictures. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna see if I can insert it, and I'm not gonna do it. No, I was like, I was not eating. I lost so much weight. And I say, one of the things I'll say, if you're going through that, don't neglect your physical well-being. Do not,
because it's not fair on yourself.
Do not neglect your physical well-being. Like try, even if it hurts you, try and at least have 2 meals a day.
I mean, it's easier said than done.
I know, because obviously I've been there as well. So like, try and feed yourself. And one of the things I think that was really good, get yourself around friends. Spend time with your friends. Not to run away from it, but to engage your mind in something new or something other.
Or that you did before.
Re-engage with your friends. If you're someone, like, there are people who get relationships and then somehow their friends go away, but like, give yourself, spend time with your friends, spend time with your family. Do things that make you laugh. Purposely do things that make you laugh, because I can't remember, there's something scientific about when you laugh, it releases endorphins in your body and it makes you feel good.
It makes you feel good,
try and do things that make you happy, things that make you laugh. And it's okay to feel like, oh my gosh, because there are going to be days where you're like, oh my gosh, I think I'm getting over it. And then there's going to be days where it's like, it's back again. Like you're like you never started moving on anyway. It's okay.
I think so, I definitely agree with you. I think it's important to do the things that you did before you met this person. So if you like to travel, definitely book yourself a holiday. If it's the gym, then go to the gym. If it's spa days that you like, then, you know, go to the spa.
Such a loser.
You know what I mean? Like, do the things that helps you to like forget things. Not forget, but like just enjoy the moment, I would say.
So in light of, like, you know, breakups and heartbreak and stuff like that. So if you wanna, because obviously earlier on was talking, you said to me that you feel that you dealt with it differently than your other breakups. What is it that you did differently going through your most recent breakup? Then, well, not your most recent, your last breakup.
My last one,
than the previous one.
I think for me, the previous one was different because I feel like everything about me, my mind, my body had already left the chat. Like, I left this relationship probably 6 months before, where this person left the relationship probably about 8 months to probably a year before, because the infidelity had begun a lot more earlier in the relationship.
It just went on,
Do you know what I mean? And I feel like, although I wanted to leave so many times anyway.
Do you know, I really remember that time. Like, it's so vivid in my mind.
I wanted to leave so badly anyway, but it was almost like, you know, we're going to do better, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. So I thought, okay, again, I felt for the potential of that things were going to improve. But then I know now, when a man wants you, babe, there is nothing going to stop him. Nothing is going to stop him to give you exactly what you both want, you know? And I think at the time, I had to keep begging for the same things in that relationship. So I knew already that it wasn't for me. And some of the things that I had to remember was that, hold on a minute, girl, what do you actually bring to the table? And when I realised what I bring to the table, I was like, no, Girl, honey, you're gonna pay full price plus tax because there's no way. Honey, come on, babe. No. When you know what you possess and you know what you bring to the table, and you know the kind of woman that you are, come on, you do not need to settle for anybody than the best. Yeah, and not to say that there's such thing as a perfect man. Everyone has their flaws. But in terms of quality and understanding, maturity, loving and everything, somebody who understands you. And this person didn't actually understand me. We didn't speak the same love language. We didn't want the same things in life. So how can you go and embark on a journey with somebody if
that's
you're
not trying to satisfy
exactly. So it makes no sense. So I knew that I was making a mistake. Yeah. And God spoke to me. Really? And like I said, God spoke to me because every time I expect for things to progress, it was just black flipping on me. It was going the other way.
Computer says no.
It was going the other way, and then I would have dreams and things like that. And I thought, wait, no, we need a break. We need a separation. After that separation, then I knew that, you know what? I'm better than this. I need to move away from this. So it wasn't so much of a heartbreak for me because it was it's almost like I was reborn again. It's like a rebirth of me. And it was really weird because all of a sudden I became so confident. I knew exactly what I wanted.
But you know what, Joe? Do you know what? Sometimes people, some of the reasons why some women stay in cheating relationships, specifically, is because they start to now find themselves in a position where they want to prove to that man that they are worth it. Because I do believe that. Do you think? I don't know if cheating, experiencing cheating, impacted my self-worth. Did it impact your self-worth?
I think in the past, it did, because it made me feel like I wasn't good enough. Right. It made me feel like I wasn't doing, or I wasn't.
I must have some big ego, boy, because I'm just like, it's your business, your fault, you're the one with the issues.
Yeah, this time I was like, no, babes, you're the one with the issues. I can do better, better. So I'm going to do better. Where before,
I think when it happened to me, I didn't find myself in a position where, oh my gosh, I'm not good enough. Oh my gosh, she did. Like,
when you question yourself.
I was just like, you're the one with the issues. Like,
blatant.
Like, not because I think I'm the creme de la creme, but it's just like, no, I think it's important when we're going through situations like breakups or someone rejecting us or any form of emotional rejection, I guess, recognizing, actually, do you know what? I may not be your cup of tea. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And you discarding of me or you doing something to hurt me is an indication of you as a person. Yes. And I think it's important to separate yourself from the situation.
100%.
And see the situation from an isolated point of view and not tie your worth, not tie your identity to the situation.
That person. Yeah.
I think that's what happens to a lot of girls. Yeah. When that happens, they start to look at themselves and like, oh my gosh, I didn't do enough, I wasn't good enough, I didn't cook enough, I didn't clean enough. Actually, no. Someone is going to do what they want to do regardless of what you do.
This is it.
If someone wants to, and I always say, a man being faithful to you or a woman being faithful to you is down to the fibre of who they are. Yeah. Like, 100%. Period. Yeah. If someone is going to cheat, whether they're not with you or not, they're going to cheat still. But that's who they are.
Yeah, that's who they are. Yeah. And for me, it's a form of respect. If somebody loves and respects you, they are going to stay faithful. They're going to make that choice.
It shouldn't require you to like, and often society has this thing about, oh, I had to keep a man. Why should I have to keep you?
Yeah, what is he doing to keep me?
You made the choice to come into the relationship.
Like, of course.
You made the choice. Like, the whole idea of having to keep, you can't keep somebody who does not want to be there. Yeah. If somebody truly wants to be somewhere, they will do what is necessary to have self-discipline.
Definitely.
Self-restraint. And not wander off with every Sarah and Rebecca that comes their way. Do you know what I mean? No, but that's just the truth of it.
True. You know?
Okay, just going back a bit, So what were, if any, some of the toxic things that you did to kind of cope with the hurt and disappointment you felt from the heartbreaks that you experienced
in the past? I think in the past would just be like doing the things that I normally would do.
No, some of the toxic things, not the good things.
Oh, the toxic.
Like the toxic things that you might have done to cope. Do you know what I mean? Like, sometimes we can self-medicate to feel better. No,
I think maybe just eating.
Right then.
I think
I'm not feeding you anymore.
Yeah, I think I would just eat. That's probably the only thing I would do. But let me just say this. I think it's important to cry. Yeah. Cry it out your system, because I'm the type of person, I can hold a lot of emotions in, but as soon as I cry and I let it out, that's it. So that could be my only toxic thing that I do, and I'll probably just eat, and then I'll be like, babe, you need to stop. Then I'll stop.
What was the toxic thing? I think the toxic thing might have been maybe rebuilding my walls a bit too high. Yeah. Yeah. Not that it's it's toxic. Okay, let's put the word toxic. I think I rebuilt my emotional walls to protect myself, but I think they kind of might have gone a bit overboard.
Okay.
You know what I mean? To a point where it's like my thought. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's so high to the ceiling where I'm just like, And I think because for me, like I said before, cheating was like the ultimate no-no. Like I said, I feel like I can forgive anything, but that is the no-go zone for me. I'm done. So having gone through that, I feel recovering who I was, rebuilding, healing who I was, I just built a lot of emotional walls. And I say this, like, I don't believe I did this. I don't believe I did this. But if ever you do meet somebody new and you do get in a relationship with somebody new, don't make them repay for what the last person did. Don't ever, whether it be a man or a woman, whoever you are, don't make the next person you're with pay for the mistakes, the wrongdoings of the last person you was with, or whoever hurt you.
Yeah, I do think it's important after a relationship to build on yourself and to work on your standards. I think that's one thing that you should definitely work on, because I feel like for me, I've made a lot of wrong choices when it comes to dating. Like, I've dated the wrong guy.
What sort of things was you looking out for when you was choosing men before that you're not doing now?
I think, you know, to be honest with you, I feel like I wasn't actually looking.
You're just going
like anyone that would come to me like, oh, I like you, you're beautiful. You'd be like, girl. I'm like, oh my god, okay, cool. And I didn't actually take time to sit back and assess and be like, okay, we need to tick a few boxes here to see what's going on. I didn't actually do that. I don't know if that goes to do. I don't know if it's got to do with my maturity at the time.
You might have matured a bit. I think maybe back then you might just like the attention.
I think so. I think it was like the attention thing. I didn't have enough maturity to be like, hold on a minute. Does he actually tick the boxes to my requirements?
Does he fit what I look for?
Does he fit what I'm looking for? Is he the man that I'm looking for? I didn't think that. Where now, that's very important. You know, I'm a type of girl. I like a guy with a bit of swag and a bit of, you know, he needs to have.
You people in your swag.
Babe,
I must be the only person who doesn't care.
He needs to have a swag. He needs to be charismatic. You know, like, and anyone who can make me laugh. I think, anyone who can make me laugh.
You sound like the video from Really.
Is it?
Laugh. Thanks for your laughter.
Anyone who makes me laugh, I'm just like, oh my god.
Really?
Yeah. And I think I went for that instead of the things that really, really matters. Although I still look for that now, but
it's not high up.
It's not high up. No.
Okay, so obviously both of our situations, the heartbreak situations that we're referring to, all transpired due to cheating, right? Now the next question is, when do you know to leave a relationship without cheating? Like, how do you know when it's like, okay, this is time to go?
I think you always know, isn't it? You always know. You feel it in your gut.
But what are the
when things are not improving
outside of cheating? Because I've got a very short dating history, so I'm just like, I think one of the reasons I locked off came.
Okay.
One of the reasons why I stopped dating somebody I dated once before, because there were just too many damn girls around him. I didn't like that. I was just like, what are you? Like, you flipping, what's his name? Hugh Hefner. Why is there so many girls? I don't like stuff like this.
No, me neither.
Like, I remember he put me off. Like, there was just too much gash. Too much girls. So that's one reason why I actually stopped dating somebody. I was just like, this is too much for me. And I think I thought he was, I'm not going to say it. Anyway, so that's one of the reasons. Moving on. So what are the other reasons like you would terminate a relationship?
Like I said before, for me, I believe that when a man wants you, when you are the woman for him, he is going to do everything for you. Before you even ask him to do something, before you even ask, babe, what's the next step for us? Babe, where are we going? He's already telling you. So you don't need to keep asking him, babe, so what are we doing? Where are we going?
You don't need to look for direction of where the relationship is going.
No, naturally, if this is what he wants, he's going to make it known.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Right.
And when you find yourself asking the same question.
I think that's how a lot of girls wind up in situationships though.
This is it.
Like if you have to ask
all the
time.
Yeah, you shouldn't. It should be laid on the table for you.
And I think with men I've learned very early on, like with guys, if this is where they want to be, you can't shut them up about it.
You can't.
They're going to tell you.
You ain't getting rid of him. He is there 24/7. He is calling you. He's telling you again out here. We're doing this. We're doing that.
He's on your case.
Like, he's on your case 24/7, 100%, and that never stops. And I think.
Wait, how did you get out here?
I don't even know. So I think if you can't, or if you don't have this in your relationship, if you find yourself re-asking the same questions,
trying to find direction.
Yeah, because this is where I was always asking the same questions about the direction that we're going. Yeah, and that was one of the red flags of my last relationship, because I was always questioning where we're going. Yeah, because red flags, when you see, the thing is, I saw these red flags a lot previously, before. I saw these red flags before we got to where we were, but I chose not to pay attention to them. So if you find yourself asking, do you know what I mean?
She decided to turn a blind eye. That's what happens.
This is what happens.
You get heartbroken.
Yes. Listen to yourself. Listen to your intuition. And
pay attention to your emotions.
Yeah.
Pay attention how things make you feel.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
And you have the right to question them. Because men have this thing where, why are you questioning everything? No.
Why are you nagging?
Yeah, like, you're always nagging.
Why are you nagging?
You question. Yeah. Because naturally, if you're questioning something, there's something isn't right.
Right. Exactly. I agree with that. So there's this thing, that people say that the best way to get over someone is to get under someone new. No,
I don't agree with that. No, because if you're intentionally going out to meet somebody new because you've broken up with your boyfriend, then that's wrong. If you meet somebody within a space, let's say a month of breaking up with your ex-partner, and you feel like, okay, we can actually make this work. You haven't gone out looking for it.
Yeah.
But if you're actually going out to look for a new relationship to get over that person, then that's a rebound.
Yep.
Then I don't agree with that.
So how do you, like, in light of everything, avoid repeating history?
Yeah, I think you have to learn, isn't it? We have to learn. You have to learn what happened or what went wrong in that relationship.
Right.
And I think with me in the past, I didn't have time, or I didn't think about it. I didn't reflect what went wrong.
Yeah.
What did I do? Because we're so quick to
point the finger
on the other person, isn't it? So what did I do wrong? Where did I go wrong? And I think in my last relationship, I was able to really see this. Where I went wrong was that I made the wrong choice. It was as simple as that. Period. I made the wrong choice.
And sometimes that's all it is.
Yeah.
You've chosen to commit to somebody that's not for you.
It's not for you.
And I think we can make it bigger than what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't do. Sometimes it could be that you didn't, you wasn't present enough emotionally, you didn't support them enough. Yeah, it could be a variety of things. But sometimes it's just that they were not for you.
Yeah.
Like that was the wrong man or the wrong woman.
Yeah, and it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. We live and we learn. We make mistakes. We make the wrong choices. And sometimes I think, it's the pressure as well, I would say. Especially where in the community that we're from, when you're 25 and no married, where's your boyfriend? All of that adds pressure.
Valentine is coming. Where's your boyfriend? You are 60 now.
You see what I mean? And it's like, there's just so much pressure.
Yeah.
And then for me, because I come from a family where all my siblings are married, and so naturally I had that pressure because I was the next girl.
Right.
Yeah, I was the next female who was single.
Do you think that's when the last relationship happened?
That's why. That's why, because there was just so much pressure. Okay, so when's it gonna happen? And once people knew I had a partner or a boyfriend, that question started flowing. When are you getting married? When are you getting married? When are you getting married? So I found myself in that relationship even asking the question, oh, so when do you think,
because of the external pressures.
The pressure. Yeah. And when the engagement happened, I wasn't expecting it. Although I think because at the time I was just like, because already before that I tried to break up because I knew that.
Look at me acting like I am. Do you know, because it's coming back to my mind. I'm remembering things.
Yeah, because I knew that it wasn't the right path for me.
Yeah.
But then because I was kind of persuaded back into it, I thought, okay, maybe we can make it work.
Yeah.
But I guess what I'm trying to say, then I let people, my family, maybe not my friends, but just the community pressurize me. I let them pressurize me. But now, the way I see it, hold on a minute, I could have been in that relationship suffering in all sorts of abuse, Not saying that it was going to happen, but if it did, who would have been there? No one.
And that's the thing
would you
about...
Been there?
That's the thing
Do you
about...
see what I mean?
That's the thing about relationships, marriages, whatever. Ultimately... you are going to be the one to live with your decision. Like, even when I talk to like my friends or my other friends, whatever, I will say what I need to say.
Yeah.
But I always come back around and say, do you know what? The decision is yours.
Yeah, definitely.
What can you live with? What can you go to bed thinking about? Because it's what happens. You know that few minutes before you fall asleep, suddenly somehow all your decisions start flooding the forefront of your mind. Like, as long as you can live with it, it's fine.
Yeah. If you can't, then don't do it. Never get married for family, for anybody, for anyone. And like before my mum passed away, my mum took it really hard throughout this whole thing, because
the breakup of the engagement.
of the engagement, because it was just she couldn't understand it. And I remember sitting, I sat my mum down. I said, "Mum, I appreciate everything that you're trying to do, but this is my life. It's my choice. I'm gonna wake up next to this person
but
for life."
It's so hard though. Not for me, because I think I'm like a rebel. But I don't think it's for me. But I think a lot of like people like yourself who come from the community like me, but because obviously the relationship with my dad is different. Obviously I don't have a mum, so no one can really pressure me like that. You can't. You really can't.
I can.
You can't. I think I'm big on this. But the point I'm making is that for a lot of young people from the community, specifically speaking, there is a lot of like
so
pressure.
Much pressure.
Oh yeah, balade.
Yeah.
Even my cousin's from Congo. My cousin's from Congo, yeah. I was confused. One day, one of my male cousins messaged me. It's like, "Oh, you're balade. Oh, you're not married."
Yeah.
I said to him, "Are you married?"
Yeah, exactly.
He was like, "Oh, do you not have a husband?" I was like, "Do you have a wife?" Like, I was like, "What?"
Babe, there's just so much pressure, so much. Like, I think a lot of Congolese people will use that as a greeting. This is called validate.
Yeah, it's like,
you just see them.
It's not fun. Yeah, it's not funny.
You're not married yet.
If you see me, don't do it to me. Like, I'll turn it around and say to you, like, "When are you getting married?"
Yeah, like, seriously.
You know?
Yeah, and I think it's deep, because I think the pressure is more on girls than guys.
Yeah, it's always like that though. Most communities, it is just like that.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think we wandered away from the main subject. So because we was looking at heartbreak and how to cope with it and get over it. I think coping with it will definitely, whatever the reasons for the breakup, don't let the situation define or determine who you are.
Yes.
Learn to isolate the situation from your true sense of self. Learn to look at, if the person does you wrong, learn to look at the wrong they've done, but don't use it to judge that person, because that's something that I did.
Oh, you just brought a very, very important point to me. And the thing is, sometimes when we leave a relationship, you doubt yourself. Okay, have I made the right choice?
What ifs?
Yeah, what if? And what determined that for me that I made the right choice was the aftercare. See, when you break up with someone, how they treat you after you've broken up with them
is a big indicator.
It's a big indicator of who they are.
Then I must be very bad, because I be blocking and blocking.
Sometimes you gotta block.
Like me, yeah. I'm the type, when I'm done, I'm blocking everything. I'm done. Your next girlfriend's gonna ask if I was in your imagination. Your imagination. She's not even gonna know.
Does she even exist? Are you sure?
Listen, I'm not gonna bother you. I'll let you live happily ever after.
Yeah.
I don't care. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
So yeah, no, I do think it's very, very important to look at how somebody treats you after they're broken up. You know, it's so easy for somebody to go around and start saying stuff about you, slandering, and you're just sitting there in your corner like, okay, what's going on?
And one thing I've learned though, it's often the people who do you wrong that talk the most.
Yes.
Because
100%.
they want to justify their own wrongdoing. They want to justify their own decision making. And it's like, you don't have to make me out to be the bad guy so you can feel okay with your decision making, all the wrongs that you've done. Do you get me? But anyways, I think we've been going on for a while now. Let's wrap up. So what are the key points I want to leave? Right. So I was saying, if someone does do you wrong or breaks up with you, rejects you or cheats on you, I'd say don't tie your value to the situation. You are not the situation. The relationship happened. They might have not been for you. That relationship might be in the learning curve. Take the good and leave the bad. Definitely. And move on. Take some time out to evaluate and maybe redefine. And one word I'm really loving these days is called, it's a word, what? I can't see. One word I'm loving these days is reimagine. Redefine, reimagine things. Meaning, you and I fell out as friends and we reconnect as friends. We fell out as friends and we reconnect. Now I need to reimagine our friendship. Look at it from a new light. Wow. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's something I'm really learning to practice, reimagining things from a new way. So when that situation happens and that person leaves you, take a step back, reimagine yourself, redefine yourself. And one thing I do, I write. I'm always writing. I have lists of qualities that I discover about myself every year.
Okay.
So if I discover bad traits about myself this year, I'll write it down. This is a trait, and I'll work on transforming that into a strength or whatever. Why are you looking at me like that?
Oh, babe, carry on. This is interesting.
Yeah. and if I discover something good about myself, I'll write it down. So like year on year, I always discover new things about myself, new personality traits, new good things about myself. I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm able to read and be like, this is who I am. Do you get what I'm saying? I am this, I am that, I'm that. And I'm able to sit in that and really meditate and be like, you know what, God's made me beautiful. And I'm not talking about my physical appearance. I'm talking about the state of my heart, the state of my being, the state of my internal person, you know? So I'd say really learn to, no matter what the situation is, like, please do not define yourself by the situation. It takes two to tango. Like, whatever they put into it, whatever you put into it, it happened. Yeah. There it go.
I really agree with
like, let it go and see yourself away from that situation.
100%.
That's all I can say. And also, it is gonna hurt. You know, there are gonna be days where you feel like, oh, I'm over it. But then you will relapse and it will hurt like it's brand new. Yeah. You know, it's gonna ache. But keep giving yourself the grace to feel better tomorrow. Yes. Do you know what I mean?
I definitely agree with you. And
anything you want to
if I want to add, I'm just gonna say that like Viv said, don't let any relationship or any man define who you are. Right. For me, like, you are a queen. You deserve the best. Look at your relationship and take on the good things and take responsibilities and accountabilities to what you have done as well. I think that's the key to moving forward.
Owning whatever contribution. Beep. Wow. I think, like, just to add to Edwige's point, it's very, very important that when you've experienced a relationship breakdown, you know, be able to honestly reevaluate yourself and be like, okay, what were my negative contributions to this situation? What did I do that was wrong? Not so you can cane yourself, not that so you can beat yourself over the head, so you can reflect on it and learn from it and grow from it, so that you don't bring it into your next relationship, 100%. So that you come into your next relationship with joy and happiness and every good thing. Wow. You know, so that's what, so that you bring the best of you into your next relationship. And
I definitely agree with that, babe. I think, just keep shining, queens. You deserve the best. So don't cry over no man. If you can, let it out.
Do cry. Okay.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I'm gonna let it out. Okay, it's okay to cry.
It's okay to cry.
It's okay to cry,
but don't cry for too long.
Cry for as long as you need. We're gonna fight. No. I'm an advocate. I'm an advocate for crying for as long as you need. Cry. Cry it out.
Don't be taking a year to be crying for this guy who's moved on with his new baby mother.
Wow. It's not about. Listen, it's not about them. It's not about what they're doing with their life. It's about you. It's about making sure you feel okay.
No, I agree with that. But I don't think you should cry for too long because, honey, your whole life's ahead of you. Do you understand? So don't be sitting here sad crying for a man when you could be out there making money and doing stuff.
Wow.
Gangsta money. You should be out there making money, getting your own. Do you know what I mean? And a man of your dreams will come along. So don't waste too much time crying for a man who's already moved on. Yes. Do you know what I mean? Like, get over it. Understand what you've done.
She's basically saying, get over yourself.
Yeah, basically. No.
Get over it. Get over yourself. Don't cry, mate.
But you know what it is? I feel like I'm in a new space of mind when it comes to men, because when they don't care, they actually don't give a So why should you? It's true. Then why should you be sitting there and just add your own song? Listen,
true.
if I speak, I'm gonna be in big trouble. I used to zip it up.
And you're just gonna do a full video.
I'm gonna do a full video on my experience.
Why she broke up her engagement. Yes, soon coming,
guys, because it's just so important for men to understand these things, understanding our values, understand that you're a queen and that you deserve a man to give you the best of everything that you want. Because I was made to feel like my expectations were too high.
You're demanding too much.
When all I was demanding, I wasn't even demanding. All I asked for is the simplest thing a woman can ever ask for, because I can take care of myself.
And I think oftentimes a lot of us too ask for simple things.
Yeah, we don't ask for too much.
But the thing is, you have to remember the simplest things are the most fundamental things, which mean they're the most expensive things.
Yeah,
because they require so much internal strength and energy. For some men, right? I'm not going to justify anybody, but to be faithful to somebody in this day and age requires a lot of restraint.
Oh, absolutely.
A lot of restraint.
Yeah.
There's so much options. And some men or some women even like know that someone is taken and they'll still kind of try and think.
Yeah,
you know, just not to justify it. Listen, I'm a believer, that whoever cheats is the one that's in the wrong. Whether if the other girl, even if the girl knew I was with you, even if the girl came out,
it's never about the girl.
You, because at the end of the day, you're the one in the relationship. You're the one in the commitment, not the other person. And I don't understand why women go for each other when the man.
I never understand that.
I don't get it.
I don't get it. Because
you know when that happened to me. You know the girl that. The girl that got pregnant, basically, when I got cheated on, she went to my house. You know that! I forgot. She's so... That basically when I got cheated on, the girl got pregnant.
It's all coming back to me now.
It was so long ago.
Oh my God.
This girl, she came to my house. We talked. She started messaging me. I was like being her friend and supporting her, because you know what? She went in a relationship with me.
Yeah, I remember that.
Do you remember that?
And people were like, why are you doing that?
Yeah, why are you talking to her? Why are you supporting her? I was like, no, because at the end of the day, she's just another person that was caught in the midst of something.
Yeah.
You know, I don't believe in women when your man cheats, you start blaming the girl.
No.
Right?
Because if it wasn't her, it's going to be another girl.
It's going to be another girl.
You know what I mean? So,
like, I don't like that. I don't respect it. You know? Like, I'm all for protecting women.
Yeah, definitely.
You know? And I'm all for, like, raising men to the standard.
Oh, yeah.
And holding them accountable. Be accountable. Anyways, we're going into something else now.
This is a lot.
Listen. But anyways, thank you so much for watching.
I hope you check out my channel.
Yes, I will link her channel because she's got a new channel. So our main channel didn't work. Now we've got our own channels. So I will link her channel so that you guys can see her latest video. And make sure you comment and subscribe. Let me know what you'd like to see. I am working on that part.
Yes, you are.
Let me know what you'd like to see. And yeah, see you in my next video. Thank you so much for tuning in again. Thank you, babes.
Thank you. Oh, you want to kiss me now?
No.